What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Panama City Beach area. We're going to show you guys some of the worst hoods in the Panama City Beach area. Now, a lot of people come here for the beautiful beaches and tourist destinations. That's why we're here. But we have to buy something that we can only find in this neighborhood.
What?
Yeah, there's an Asian market here.
Oh.
So this is... I'm just playing with you. This is one...
You thought
Yeah,
I was
like-
kidding. I was like, he wants those mango drinks that we had last time.
So, you know, this area is known for, the tourist destinations. So how about there's hoods here like anywhere in Florida. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys kind of the parts of Panama City Beach that you're not going to see. We're kind of near Springfield. Nice box Chevy, though. It's a nice box Chevy. And people don't realize that there's actually, like, real dangerous hoods here in Panama City Beach area, but there aren't. They're definitely not the tourist destinations you've heard about. A city that depends on tourism is like a person who's on crack, basically. It just never leads to anything good because tourism is, for one, seasonal. It means that the sources of income are not present throughout the whole year, only during some parts of the year. It's a real horrendous economical equation to depend solely on tourism. In all cities in Florida that depend solely on tourism, go through some hard times. You can see an X on this building. That means that at some point they came through and... Is that GoPro charged, Katie? Or still not ready? Probably not charged yet.
It might be ready.
Okay.
But we want to save it for later in the trip, right?
Building's got 5 or 6 different doors, so high density housing. At least it's in decent condition. It's up here. And the hurricanes didn't help. The fact that the area's economy depends on tourism doesn't help. But despite the fact that there's rundown, beat up houses falling apart, they're still building new houses, and that's a very interesting... It's a horrendous combination, really, of just a bad economical dependency. This area's seen a lot of hardship at a place. A lot of people don't even know this exists out here. It's like the other part of it is people don't even know this exists. I mean, this looks like something out of like Lake Charles, Louisiana, but it's here in Florida, in a beach town that a lot of people go to, but they never imagine what the real trenches of this place actually look like. I mean, they might just imagine it's all beachy and pretty, but they don't imagine that there's like some real trenches out here trying to make something out of nothing, you know? There's a lot of home construction going in, and a lot of people trying to make things better. And you can still see a lot of houses that were condemned to have the X on them. So while it's quiet in the residential neighborhoods, when you get out to the major streets here, you see a lot of vagrancy, a lot of people just hanging out by gas stations.
2016, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But out here, people lose their house here, that's all they got. They've worked their whole life for it, you know?
Yeah.
They've worked their whole life for it, and now it's gone, you know? It's a very different scenario than Fort Myers or Naples, where, okay, they get hit by a hurricane, but people have money they can rebuild. And again, the odd thing about these hoods is people don't even know these places exist. I mean, like, people go through other places, and at least people know it exists, you know? But out here, people don't even know these places exist. I think the other complexity of these areas is that it's just like nobody even knows these places exist. A lot of activity, and people would almost take you as a joke for saying that, you know, they wouldn't really understand what it's like out here. But it's real out here. It's a real situation. And all that bring prosperity to the people that are from here. I mean, it brings prosperity to the people that own the hotels, but the real people, the real everyday people, aren't really going to benefit from any of that over here. None of that money reaches over here. But at least this time we'll give the decency of putting the video up. Last time we ran into some... I think it's not a small area. It's a really huge area. I think the last time I did a video was like 30-some minutes long.
Yeah.
For the beaches. But
And it's not like they can't afford these places.
right, it's not that expensive. Actually, it's a mix. It's not an expensive area. And you have some properties, like I've noticed too, that when you see a house where like it looks like it was abandoned with everything intact, a lot of times it's just somebody goes to jail, they get arrested, go to jail or something, or go to prison, and the property like stays exactly. Look, new house right here. Who knows?
Sometimes people put up tents for their kids, so
Play or something.
What?
Play or something.
Not just that. To play camping or something like that. Yeah, to prepare them for camping.
Gotcha. Take a turn here off. Which I'm gonna go around. People standing on their mobile phones and stuff, kind of intimidating. Like, it's so interestingly Florida here. Like, if doesn't this feel like Fort Myers or like Titus or something? Like the way people walk and the way they hang outside. And I don't know how to explain it. Like, are the same antics you see people do here? It's abandoned. Wow, this house is like, look at that house there. Like, this is a hurricane just annihilated all this stuff, and then like it's still there. And like you said, a lot of illegal dumping too. This is as bad as like any like Birmingham or any trenches in like some small town in Alabama.
Yeah.
This is real poverty out here. There's poverty. Well, they say that hurricanes are one of the largest causes of homelessness in the United States.
The roof.
Not too, yeah.
Yeah, you did pretty well at that.
There was 4 houses. 4 houses on our street rendered uninhabitable. All of them with the ones nearest to our house. Not towards the back of the street, towards the front of the street.
Yeah.
A lot of houses were rendered uninhabitable. Not 1 or 2, a lot. It said smoke free. I like those rooms. Like in the Panhandle, it would feel more like Alabama or like Louisiana or something. Weird. I wonder what it would cost to rent an apartment here. Priorities.
You know the price. Put it in the comment section.
If you know the price, what it would cost to rent one of these apartments like that, or rough ballpark. It's incredible.
Really?
It's like getting pizza.
They really don't care. Around Florida, at least.
Insurance money, or if I was building a new house, I'd build it like out in the woods or something. I don't know. I guess they might have city access to city for lease. Find out and call. You couldn't really live out of camera signs on the side. Yeah.
If you go this side, you should make it.
More X's. You have to spray paint those X's on the buildings to mark that it's been searched after a disaster.
Yeah.
When you're going around.
Getting chased by a dog.
Yeah. You can tell a lot of people here move from up north because they're driving rust buckets.